by Quakers. Used to be a lot of Quakers lived in the area, built quite a number of these old stone homes. Now, you might take note of the high ceilings, deep windowsills. Stone for this house recorded here in the farm. And here in the kitchen, we usually tell people about the things you would find in an Amish home or kitchen. Amish, as I said before, vary a great deal in their lifestyle from one area to the other, in the way they live, look, and dress. But in their homes, they would find gas lights, gas stoves, as well as gas refrigerators. By that time, you're wondering, what's the matter with electricity? Here's their theory on electricity. That is one direct link to the outside world they don't want to be connected to. If we put electricity in, next week we'll be going to Walmart and get us a TV and a radio and all those good things. Those are things that they don't want to be part of their lifestyle.
Okay, I understand that.
Now, I'm answering questions that you aren't interested in the answer, maybe.
Her question about the Rumspringa, how many people that go out and do that actually come back?
On the average, Amish, there might be 5–6% leave the old order. But the Amish population in this area doubles about every 20 years. So we're on the increase.
So can you join in to the Amish?
Amish do not do evangelistic work. They don't go out and canvass the community looking for new members. But the only way you can become Amish is to be born into the Amish way of life.
So if an Amish person wants to marry someone from the outside and that person wants to convert to the Amish way of life, that's
Won't work.
You have to be born into it anyway. There's no
But they
conversion.
still practice shunning in the Amish way of life. And you're interested in knowing a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Well, here's the way that shunning works. Here, for example, you have a young Amish fella and girl. They never joined the Amish church. They decided, we would like to take a trip into the outside world, see what's going on out there. They did. They met, fell in love with somebody that wasn't Amish, got married. They could come back and worship with the other old order Amish church members. They wouldn't join the Amish church. They could eat at the same table if they had a Sunday afternoon dinner. Now, here's the other side of the coin. Here we have a young couple. They joined the Amish church. Then they decided, I would like to venture out, or we would like to venture out into the outside world, see what's going on out there. They did. They met, fell in love with somebody that wasn't Amish, got married. They could not come back and worship with the other old order Amish church members. They couldn't eat at the same table if they had a Sunday afternoon dinner. The difference was the second couple had joined the Amish church. The first couple had not. You follow that?
So the first couple joined the Amish church when they were younger.
The first couple did not join the church. They went out, met somebody, fell in love, got married. They could come back and worship.
Okay.
They wouldn't join the church, but they could come back and worship with their parents. The second couple had joined the church.
I see.
That's the difference.
I see.
Okay?
So can you tell us a little bit about the process of courting and marriage? Is it
Courting?
arranged
Okay.
marriage? How does it work?
Well, first of all, Amish weddings are not prearranged.
Okay.
And the way Amish courting takes place, oftentimes Amish teenagers, they would have maybe a get-together on Sunday evening, or maybe a sing-in, where teenagers from a couple different districts would come together and play volleyball games, play things like that. And that's the way they would meet other teenage fellows and girls. Amish are divided into districts, about 170 districts here in Lancaster County. So Amish teenagers from this district may journey into other areas, meet other girls or fellas, and that's how they get together. What does courting, how does that take place? Well, a lot of Amish teenagers I mentioned get cars. So they would go out on dates. They might go to the movies. Amish teenagers, they like to go to the beach. They go to the mountains. So there would be a lot of opportunities like that. And they are, through the parties and that sort of thing, introduced to other fellows and girls in the area.
How long does a dating period last before they get married?
Well, that depends on individuals, their parents. It might last for a year or so in some cases. It might last for 3 years. It would depend on the individual. At the time that they would decide to get married, that would be announced in the church. They would announce that Susie and Aaron were getting married, and they would wonder if there was any complications here with them doing so. If anybody objected, this would be made known that they were getting married. Amish weddings are held in the fall of the year, from mid-October through the month of November. A couple of reasons why they're held in the fall. A lot of them are farmers. Most of the crops are in. There would be more time to go to events like that at that time. The weddings would be held on Tuesday and Thursday. Those are Amish wedding days. And there could be as many as a couple of 300 people.
So they invite like the whole community?
The whole church, friends, and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yep.
And what is how does a wedding work? Like, what does the bride wear? What does the groom wear?
Let's go
What's the
upstairs.
process?